I feel it would be nice if we could make a coon detector or something, so that at birth gone, as they born the children, they come, we'll just be testing them to know which one is it going to be. This way we know who we are looking out for, who we are watching.
Literally get into a college. You guys are not going to get any scholarships because this is a hate crime.
We all dropped out of high school.
And I still don't think it's appropriate for you guys to be doing this. It's.
Hey friends, it's Abraham. Yes, I'm actually here at the Walmart in Cedar City. Yes, I live in the state of Utah and I love it. It's a great place with wonderful people, and I gotta talk to you about that video that you just saw. That's an example of fake outrage. Let me tell you more. That video that you saw, it seemed to have happened right about here. If you see this sign there and this back there. So do you remember about 2004, there was a movie, very popular movie, really funny movie with the Wayans brothers. It was called White Chicks. It was two black actors with white face on. There was no outrage. No one was upset. As a matter of fact, I think that movie made a ton of money. A lot of people were so excited about it. So therefore, there should be no outrage, no one upset over a bunch of very cool, awesome, nice kids in Cedar City with blackface on. It's Halloween. Again, this is Abraham. I support this message. I live in the state of Utah. I actually know these people, so I can tell you unequivocally, or in other words, I can tell you with all the truth and 100%. There's nothing rude about those kids doing blackface. And please, if you're trying to divide my community of Utah, you're gonna have to try it a lot harder than that. We don't play those games here. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and keep smiling.
Are the number of coons increasing? Because they just keep popping up. You know, I think at this rate, we just might have to do a census or something so we can make a list of how many we have, just so we know how many are out there. Because and this particular coon I hear is from West Africa, and as a West African myself, I am embarrassed. For those of us who are not aware what the situation this man was downplaying in his video and made into nothing, for Halloween, some teenagers in Utah did blackface. That was their costume. They were dressed in prison uniforms. That was the situation that this man was talking about like it was nothing, talking about fake outrage, like people were just being angry for no goddamn reason. The governor of Utah, a white man by the way, came out with a statement. He slams offensive video of teens in blackface for Halloween. Down in the article, quoting the governor, he says, "We strongly condemn racism in all its forms, and we call on every Utahn to reject such offensive stereotypes, slurs, and attitude." He told the Daily Beast in a statement, in quotes, "We must do better." But to you, of course, that seems like you have dedicated your life to be a boot-licking, butt-licking, buck-dancing, bamboozled coon. It's fake outrage. They are good kids. That's what Halloween is all about. I swear, I have no idea where they always pop up from, but they always seem to pop up. And then he made this false equivalence with White Chicks, the movie.
It was two black actors with white face on.
Sip tea with me, y'all. So, you're comparing two uncomparable things that aren't even in the same realm. See, White Chicks was satire, and it was two cops dressing up like white women to save their career, but going full white women, not white face. And also the whole movie was about them making African-American jokes in front of white people. And they didn't use it as a mean to demean a race or look down upon another race or think another race is less than. What those kids did in Walmart was blackface, because they were in criminal outfits with the blackface. The rest of their skin was white. They were using it to harm and portray a stereotype that black people are criminals. Period. Do better.
Not only that, he is also one of the White Lives Matter group. But are we surprised though? No.
Hey friends, so it's Abraham. A couple days ago, I did a video about White Lives Matter. And in that video, I said, my kids are white. And you know what's interesting about that? I meant that 100%, right? And here's why. My kids are 100% white and they're 100% black. They're not half of each, right? So therefore, we believe that all lives matter. You see what I'm saying? Not trying to be rude or offensive to anyone, but being able to happily say white lives matter with there being no issues and no misunderstandings is really where we should be in this life. Still working on those t-shirts. I hope that I will have some great news and updates for you shortly. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Want to say bye? Bye.
You know, I don't know what's going on in that video about how his kids are 100% white and 100% black at the same time. Not even going to get into that because I don't care. What I care about is the statement he made about, you know, white lives matter. When have white lives not mattered? Like, bros, what thing you they do? And why? When I see people that look like me behaving like this, at this point, you know, I'm taking back what I said at the beginning. I wish we can just identify them at birth. Now, at this point in this video, I feel it would be nice if we could make a coon detector or something, so that at birth gone, as they just they born the children, they come, we'll just be testing them to know which one is it going to be. I'll probably put a sign or something so that we just know. It will be good because, you know, this way we know who we're looking out for, who we are watching. Because those are the ones they use eventually against the rest, right? They're the ones that go, right? So we know, and we know how to avoid their every activities that, of course, leads to things that are not good for us. Because the more we know about these folks, the more the less they could harm us, because we know what their intentions are and where their loyalty lies, right? For me, what I find most crazy is how it's easy for some of us to, you know, peep the game that is being played in society, and for us to see how we sometimes actively participate in the game at our own detriment and at the detriment of our people. While some people are just out there, people like us that are out there doing stuff like this, I wonder, really, are they doing it knowing, or are they ignorant of what they are doing, so they don't know that what they are doing is damaging? Or could it be that they are seeing what's happening and they deliberately do the damage that they do out of selfishness, out of, you know, wanting to be validated by them, or out of just wanting to associate with the crowd or their crowd? I mean, I don't really know what's going on, but and yes, of course, there are people that are married to white people and have kids with them that are not cones. They still know themselves and are not lost in the source, right? They are not lost sheep and just on the internet or off the internet, just misbehaving anyhow. Of course, there are people like that. So this is, I don't want anybody to think that this is synonymous to, you know, people that are married to white people or, you know, anybody, any other race, right? And of course, you can marry whoever you want to marry. Personally, it's not my business. I say that all the time. I do not care. But when you just go and you are gone and you are just acting anyhow. But yeah, that's it, guys. I was just scrolling on TikTok and I came by this whole situation. I was like, oh my God, not again. how many really. Every time I see them, I'm like, how many do we have? How many? It's like there's so much. It keep popping up like this. Like, how many? There are too many, oh. There are too many, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you think about all of this. I know I blabbed there a little. It's getting dark now. I just want to quickly bring this on here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.